What up, beautiful people? This is Devon Taylor. Welcome to the second episode of Game Chatter. Today, I'll be looking at all 32. Today, I'll be starting on the NFC North, what their offseason objectives are. I'll be talking about what team needs, talking about how they can perform better and stuff like that. Let us know what you want in the comment section down below. If I jab on your team, tough nuts. But like I said in the previous episode, it's going to be all joking fun. So let's get it, people. Like I said, the first division is going to be NFC North, so I'll be talking about Chicago Bears. Now, Chicago Bears, they got a new head coach in Ben Johnson. Hope he do well, by the way. I'm a fan of his ever since those last couple years in Detroit when he turned our whole offense around with Jared Goff and stuff like that. But man, he's got a lot he's got a lot of things he needs to work on. Couple things to work with. First offseason objective, he should focus on the offensive line and stuff like that. Caleb Williams got sacked for 68 times, tied for third most in NFL history. Not in the NFL last year, history, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like, damn. That is pathetic. Both my grandmas can provide better offensive line coaching than that, I believe. But now, I'm pretty sure Caleb Williams, I believe in the kid. He would do well. I think he's a generational talent that comes around, maybe like Aaron Rodgers or something like that. I'm not trying to compare those two because this is only his first rookie season. This is only his rookie year last year. But the arm strength and the arm angle, the boy is nice. But the problem is he can't do anything if he has no offensive line protection. And no protection, you're going to make any quarterback look weak as hell, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen that in the Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes. So, you get the gist of it. Now, what I'm a little worried about is where will Ben Johnson do with the two running back system? Because as you see in Detroit with Jamal Gibbs and David Montgomery, they have a 1-2 punch combo with speed, with power and speed. Thunder or lightning combination, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to see if he can. Now he needs to draft another. I just needs to address that free agency in the draft. I'm not sure which, but if he wants to duplicate what he wants in Detroit, he's got to have that two-back, one-back system in case that he needs to work. In case he wants to be successful and make Caleb Williams the best quarterback he can be, and also give the man protection 68 times, tied for third most in NFL history. I cannot stress that enough. The boy needs some protection on the old line, ladies and gentlemen. It can't be just all on him making plays and stuff like that. Now, where Keenan Allen come back in Chicago, that I don't know. I hope he comes back because he needs that protection, but I'm not really worried about that too much because he got DJ Moore and Romeo Duzay and stuff like Romeo Duzay, the boy from Washington, I believe his name was. So I believe he got the weapons on the receiving end. He just needs the offensive line protection and the running game will help a lot, ladies and gentlemen. It will help a lot. I'm telling you. Anybody who says anything differently, they don't know a damn thing about football. So that's why I think the Chicago Bears, and I feel like that's what they need and stuff like that. And I hope Ben Johnson be good in Chicago. I hope he do success. I'm a fan of his, like I said, and I really hope he do good. Now we're going to talk about the Packers. Now, I believe that they had a young core, especially on the offensive side of football. You know, Christian Watkins, Romeo Doubs, Jalen Reed. You know, some talented young players. The problem is, can they stay healthy enough to do those things? Because as we've seen before, that cost them in the end. Like, in times of injury between Watkins and Dobbs, you know, like that, and with Love, you know, the defense, that's all I'm really worried about is the defense. You know, defense. They need a pass rusher, probably get one in the draft, I believe, you know. I don't believe they'll be too high in the market for pass rusher. I believe they need everything really on the defensive side, except for the linebacking core. The linebacker position is set. In the linebacker position is set, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Luck, Josh Jacobs, I really believe in. I think he changed his whole team over his running style and stuff like that. It was a big upgrade for what they had the previous years, you know. Talented. I believe you can take him where you go. Jared Alexander, is he a roster cut for corner this year? I would say so, yeah. I'm the same player he was younger. That in his injury history speak for itself, really. And believe in Jordan Love, Matt LaFleur, they can win, but can he win the big games? That's my main problem, though. He couldn't win it with Aaron Rodgers when he doing those 2 MVP years. So I'm waiting him to take that next step with Jordan Love and improve and continue to improve that boy. Because I'm telling you, the boy is talented. Jordan Love is a really talented athlete. I understand the pressure he's under following the great quarterbacks, like Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers and stuff like that, and all the successes they have over their careers with in Green Bay. And really believe that if they get their defense secured enough, I'll be do good enough in the end, And Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers, I hope they do well, for all you fans, Joe Cheeseheads out there, go Pack. Next I'll be talking next on my off-season objectives is the Detroit Lions. Now, Detroit, like I said, Ben Johnson went to the division rival. That's probably going to be a slap in the face to many Detroit fans, but who the hell knows, And I win season, but man, they fall flat in the divisional game against the Washington Commanders, boy. Like, watching that defense, I knew that defense was going to be their Achilles heel in the end, And they show with all those injuries they have. Now, losing both Ben Johnson and Al Glenn went to the New York Jets. Hopefully he does success there. And I hope he does success there, But, they got to compliment Aiden Hutchinson, The dude can't by himself just in case. Now, maybe they try trading for Max Crosby. I don't know if that's in the works, Or perhaps get Myles Garrett. Please, somebody from the NFC get Myles Garrett so you can get him out of our heads in Baltimore because we sick of him already. I'm telling you, we sick of him. So maybe trade for Myles Garrett. Hint. And sure that they need everything on that defense, like depth, like DBs, linebacker, pass rushers, everything on the defensive end. Matt Campbell, he does a fantastic job. Tip my unknown hat to you, Matt Campbell, And I can continue the success he had. Will it be under Ben Johnson? That I don't know. That had to be seen. But I think if they get the defense straightened out, everything will be fine. Everything will be dandy and handy in Detroit, and they will continue to compete for the Super Bowl, maybe challenge the Eagles for the rights in the NFC. I believe so. They got the talent to do so. And everybody got the talent to do so. They got the skill players. They got the coaching. Offense, good. Jared Goff, Gibbs, Montgomery, St. Brown, Jameson Williams, they got everything. But I'm telling you, they got everything. The defense. Aiden Hutchinson, when he come back to his himself, he was in the candidate for decent player of the year before he got hurt. I'm still praying for him to get better, ladies and gentlemen. For him to get better, And for him to get better. Anyway, as a couple of depth on the defense, and y'all be fine, Detroit fans, ward the hell up. Lastly, we're going to be talking about the Minnesota Vikings. Now, Minnesota, I think that was my surprise team of the year. I did not have the success they had this year. Now, do I expect them to replicate the success they had year? No. I'm sorry. No. Because a lot of teams in the NFC is not going to be surprised what they did and stuff like that. Now, what they're going to do with Sam Darnold. Wow, Sam freaking Darnold, ladies and gentlemen. I'm surprised he had success. I thought he was going to be a bust. I'm sure he was becoming a bust, really, in my opinion, really, until when he signed with Minnesota. Now, I believe you keep him franchise tag for one more year so he can cash in the next year in 2026 for a bigger contract. Because let's face it, he's not going to be in Minnesota forever. They got that young boy, J.J. McCarthy, who I heard was impressive as a rookie in training camp before he got hurt You know, pretty much everything. Now, what I'm worried about is both Aaron Jones and because Aaron Jones, where he returned to Minnesota, I don't know. That remains. But if he does, I would love that see that replica he had like in previous years, and stuff like that in Green Bay. But who that, like I said, some from Baltimore who doesn't have any experience in journalism. So who the hell do I know? But like I said, once they get that, they need to address that really because both are gonna hit free agency. I believe Harrison Smith and that other and that other dude, his name was dang. If I forgot your name, I apologize. I'm sorry. But their defensive free agency and stuff like that. They gotta show up and stuff like that. But I believe they'll be good. Kevin O'Connor did a tremendous job. See with Darnold does 14-win season. Now you can look at those last games against the Rams that Sam Darnold fell flat on his ass, and pretty much are they telling the truth? Yeah, pretty much those two games, Detroit and LA Rams, Sam Darnold really flat on his ass a little bit, but he can't those two games. Other than that, I think he has a tremendous season. Listen, franchise Sam Darnold, and I think y'all be fine. Y'all still got JJ McCree. If Sam Darnold underperforms this season, and y'all be good straight and like that, everything's gotta has to start somewhere. Command big. I don't spend big money. If our Vikings front office, franchise tag his ass, bro, because the boy can play. He definitely can play. It's not. He proved me wrong this past off season. I know that, and yeah. And he believe can play. Now, and that'll be end of my podcast. Let us know what you want. Subscribe to Channel About the Law in Game Chatter in the YouTube section, or follow me on Game Chatter. Follow me on Instagram with Game Chatter 98, and I hope to soon. Goodbye and God bless off.